I want to show you guys something I learned about this classic American treat, fruit by the foot.
Chat, is this
Normally you kind of chew on it and eat it, and it would take forever for you to unravel the whole thing, but work smarter, not harder. What do you know? It's all unraveled. And if by chance you want to eat fast... Ah!
Chat, is there any tears in there or whatnot?
Ah! Say get out of fiddle and get out of moan, didn't I dig that dough. Okay, computer, what topic should I complain about today?
iDubbbz, I order you to complain about anti-maskers.
Oh, I wouldn't know the first thing to even complain about, anti-masker. What, do they smell like shit? If you're wondering how I came up with this idea, I've been watching anti-masker freakout compilations on YouTube for the past 2 months or so. I think it's only fair that I sort of share my findings. This video is about pointing and laughing at all the people who think they're the main character in a post-apocalyptic film about not conforming to the status quo. So basically, Equilibrium. That movie where Christian Bale does taekwondo with guns. While watching the anti-masker freakout videos, you'll notice that they all stick to a script. Number one, you mention America in some capacity. You say, I thought this was America, or this is America.
I'm an American. This is fucking America.
It's America, right? I'm in a free country.
Or you can say the opposite, like, this isn't China. What does this look like, Venezuela?
Is this China? Is this China? Do we live in China, Trisha? Do we live in China? This is China?
I think they think just invoking the word America is instantly going to snap people out of it. Like, fuck, I broke out of the system. I was a goddamn cog. But now that you've mentioned America, I'm realizing that this is the free place, the freedom place. This is free. This is what free kind of crap looks like. In 90% of these videos, the employees are just fucking nice.
I don't have to do this shit. Well, I really don't want to either, even though
I don't want to do this either, dude. Like, I'm just trying to do my job. If your dick was hanging out, we'd also just say, hey man, can you put your dick in your pants? It's just sort of store policy. Okay, I finally found the correct comparison for a lot of these anti-maskers who are just sort of walking away from authority as if they're not there.
You do what the fuck you need to do. I'm shopping.
Until I can buy something and then I will happily leave.
Get out. Get out, miss.
Put your hands up behind you. Well, you gotta wear a mask, bro.
Wait a minute. Chat. I could be wrong about this, chat, but aren't these like legitimately private properties? Could they, technically they could say you can only come in if you're wearing a helmet, and you would only be able to go in if you were wearing a helmet. They own the place.
It is identical to people who are walking into a convention hall, if you've ever been to like a Comic-Con or anything like that, when you don't have the credentials.
You need to walk with confidence. Somebody is looking the other way, or there's a big crowd going through, that's when you want to go through.
And if you're just confident enough, or if you're in a large enough group, you can get away with it. No one's gonna chase you down. These people walk into the stores or walk away from authority as if there isn't going to be consequence, but they're fucking morons because they have to check out.
That's fine, but you won't make a purchase because I'm not gonna check you out. You come with whatever you have. I'm not checking you out.
Once they enter the store, it's not like every employee in there is just gonna be like, holy shit, this guy must be the owner of the store. He's walking around without a mask. This is another feature of these anti-maskers, is they feel as if once the employee knows that they're a paying customer, then everything changes.
I picked up product. I was actually going to buy it.
I don't do the app. I pay cash money.
But we're not.
Do you understand that, little girl? I've waited long enough for my teeth to be cleaned, okay? Let's get this done.
They didn't think you were coming in there to browse, okay? They know you're a customer. They don't give a fuck if you have money to spend. It's not about money. Is my money no good here? Yeah, your money's no good here. You fucking loser.
Well, on top of that, dude, some of these employees, like, they don't give a fuck if you're gonna buy stuff, dude. They don't even own the place.
Get out. Kick rocks. I think that's got to be one of the most like empowering things for minimum wage workers right now, is the fact that they can tell these brain dead losers to fuck off. Well, I have money. You want money, don't you? They can just be like, yeah, I'm paid by the hour, and my rate doesn't change on whether you spend money in the store. Bye-bye.
I don't have to bring a note. You're not even allowed to ask for it.
You just do your own thing.
Thank you.
Is that what you do? You just do whatever you want to do?
It's America, right?
Yes, the definition of America
bully.
is do whatever you want. Welcome to Smart and Final, a private business in America where you're allowed to do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Dig through all the food. You can take some shit if you want to. It's America after all. I like that she uses the phrase sheep bullying. That's an oxymoron, I do believe. Man, I'm getting bullied by this damn sheep.
So is this going to be like a permanent thing where everybody wears a mask for the rest of eternity, or?
Yeah, bitch. It's going to be for eternity. What does that mean for you? Are you going to roll over and die?
What are you talking about? I've been walking around for 4 months, flying, interacting with people, no issues.
Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst of the worst. Talking about your personal experience having not or thinking that you haven't contracted the disease, it means nothing. Like, who are you? If you're going to make these claims about like, hey, I've been doing all this shit, I've been giving hand jobs and swapping spit all across the country. Do not say that. Just say, I don't believe it is real. Because that is essentially what you're saying by saying, oh, nothing's happened to me.
You increase your chance of getting sick. Because you're rebreathing the bacteria your body's supposed to eliminate.
We got some science here. We got some nameless, faceless guy who's dropping some science bombs in an eyeglass shop. I just want to remind you that no shirt, no shoes, no business is also a rule, much like, would you please wear masks when entering our store? A lot of these anti-maskers, I'm certain, respect the no shirt, no shoes, no business rule. Could it be that they've just been conditioned to wear shoes and shirts in businesses? So they think that's okay, but they're not applying the logic to the face masks? Yeah, but it makes sense to wear a shirt into a business. Does it actually? Why should I have to wear a shirt?
Is that a thing, Jack? No shoes, no shirt, no business.
Aren't considered grotesque and nudity. We all had the same thoughts at the beginning of the pandemic. We'd all go in the grocery store and walk the wrong way down the one-way aisle, and we'd notice on the floor with the arrows, and we'd be like, oh, fuck, I look like an asshole right now. I felt a little bit bad when I need to sign for something and I take a pen out of the dirty cup and then I place it in the clean cup on accident. I really feel bad when I barge in a Subway with my posse of 7 or 8 boys and the Subway sandwich artist says, oh, excuse me, sir, I'm so sorry, but we can only have a maximum of 3 people in the store at once. You and your 7 or 8 homies need to stay on the outside.
Is that a rocket?
TikTok that had inspired me to make this video in the first place. It's by a user called The Tattooed Dad.
It's a fucking bazooka.
Crazy thing that separates me from everybody else in this world.
What you're noticing right now is boredom. It's taking him far too long to get to whatever this punchline.
Chad, is this kind of crazy ironic, Chad, that he says it's actually the opposite? Like, this is so dumb. This is gonna bring me lose brain cells.
See that everybody.
Yeah, they wouldn't be getting it, and they wouldn't be getting infected because other people are being responsible, not the other way around, dude.
Are fucking sheep.
And what I find to be the juiciest bit of irony is he's walking around this convenience store, breaking up his speech pattern so that no one can pinpoint exactly what the entirety of his statement is, because he'll like say a word as he passes one guy and then finish his sentence like 3 or 4 steps later. You want to know the difference between everyone in this store and me? All of these people are pussies.
And they'll do whatever they're told, whenever they're told to do it. But there's a huge difference. No one tells me what to do, or how to do it, or where I can do it.
Meanwhile, everyone else in the store is like recognizing the full context of the situation. Who is this grown man? Why is he filming me without my consent? Why is he calling me a sheep? They're giving you weird looks because you're being a freak. It's not the mask thing. That's like the last thing on the list.
Not this guy. You're gonna make me wear a mask.
That's how you know this dad is different from the rest. He doesn't wear a mask. He wears tattoos. I'm not just a regular dad. I'm a tattoo dad. Tattoo mean that I can handle pain and that I know the difference between tyranny and public health concern. I'm a sheeple.
What a chat, dude.
Our next topic is the immune system. All of these protesters and commenters who talk about the immune system, trust me, doctors are aware that immune systems exist. They've been aware of it for a while now. take some vitamin C, build an immune system, and go on with your life. Yeah, just build an immune system, you fucking loser. Get off your lazy ass. Start with hepatitis B. That's the building block. Masks prevent you from breathing and destroy the immune system. I wonder what scholarly article you found that showed that masks prevent you from breathing. People casually mentioning the immune system like it's been in front of our faces the whole time. Holy shit, we should just start using our immune systems to fight this off. It's like, that's what's happening. Right now I want to take a quick positivity break because we're talking about the benefits of COVID. People on average are standing a few feet away from me than they normally would. I love that. I hope other people love that. You don't have to wear as much makeup. Medical problems of the face. All of the anti-maskers who care about government surveillance and tyranny, guess what? That mask does. People with bad breath. Keeps your face warm. Thank goodness for the Chinese virus. I'm so glad they developed that in a lab in Wuhan and distributed it to the world. Because if that's what it takes for fucking Uber Eats to realize that I want the option to leave the food at the door, so be it. If 200,000 people need to die for DoorDash...
dude! You guys spammed a weird chant for fucking days, dude. When I said that I wanted to leave... Oh... So rude! A rich Andy won't say hi to the delivery guy? Fuck you, dude! Just
realize
throw
that I don't want every Dasher to knock on my door and present it to me staring me dead in the eye. Fantastic. I bought a mesh rhinestone mask on Amazon, malicious compliance, and make it fabulous. I made a mask out of my lingerie, see-through underwear, because I got tired of Karens yelling at me to wear a mask. Lol. Middle finger emoji. This is definitely either the sane person in the psych ward who is hiding the medicine underneath their tongue and then spits it out when the guards aren't looking, or are they the crazy person in the zombie apocalypse who gets bit by a zombie but then tells the rest of the group, this is just a scratch. I got scratched by a tree branch, it's not a zombie bite. Which one are these people? This is a valid argument talking about survival rate 99.8, death rate 0.013, because you're saying like, oh yeah, I like the percentages. I'll roll that die every time for myself and other people because I don't think it's a significant number. If you function with numbers that way, that's fine. That's what we do for a lot of things. That's what we would do for cattle. Oh, it's only killing like 1% of the cows? Like, who the fuck cares? Fucking rock on. Don't even address it. If you view humans a similar way that you would view cattle, valid. The sign valid. Arguing the percentage is valid. But I don't think it's very valid when you actually do care about the numbers. If hearing 200,000 deaths means something to you, then say 200,000 deaths, don't say 0.00001%.
Wouldn't it be a good... wouldn't it be a... This is the... Wait, you said this is a dumb argument? We don't agree with his take?
A lot of protest signs that say,
with the
fear is the real virus. I won't wear your fear. Again, I just want to remind protesters out there, anti-maskers, no one's afraid. The only one that's fearful is this guy holding the sign next to you talking about, is it about the virus or is it about control? All these signs about tyranny, those are examples of people being fearful. I know it's just a protest sign and it's supposed to be a little bit more symbolic and not exactly literal, but like you wouldn't say to a person who is buckling up in the passenger seat next to you, what are you, scared? You think you're gonna crash and die, you little pussy, government slave? I think a lot of these people who have signs like, I will not comply, what happened? Did you have a bad first experience where someone like verbally and physically assaulted you when you walked into the Kroger's? Did that happen? Can't touch my face, but a mask I'm breathing into all day that potentially has a deadly virus on it can touch my face all day? Remember, COVID can't go around corners. That's why we have one-way systems. These comments are just weird wordplay. Like, these are the type of people to read the fine print on the box of disposable masks and be like, doesn't prevent the spread of disease. Checkmate. I don't know how many like Veritasium videos I have to watch where he does a science demonstration and I just get that shit wrong and my explanation for what it was is also just severely wrong. I've seen so many science videos and it's like, it's completely eroded my faith in like my scientific process. My scientific process is not robust. And I just encourage everyone out there who's got a really great COVID theory Start putting your scientific process to the test by watching some of these like science demonstrations for kids and just see how put together you are. Or maybe I'm the only one who doesn't know shit. I don't know shit.
That was interesting though,
Deep
the
throat
water.
the damn remote every time I want to get an immunization update. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was the COVID special. I figured I should probably, you know, get it out of the way. My heart goes out to all of the employees this holiday season.
I'm probably not going to talk after today.
If you need to wear a mask, wear it on your ass. If you need to wear a mask, wear it in the class. Wear it in the classroom.
Chat, he just posted a video, chat, and I thought it was pretty good. And I can feel bad when I watch videos whenever they just come out. I'll link it in the chat. He makes pretty good videos.
xQcOW.
Where you get some from the other classmates who are watching.
How is my favorite stream?
Wearing that mask, doing the things in the class with the mask.
Guys,
Like writing and reading and doing lots of breathing through your mask hole.
Is this China? Do we live in China, Trisha?
Yes.
Do we live in China? This is
WHOS
China.
doesn't wipe their butts.
my progress on that server. If they invite me.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Do you guys
but
remember?
she ain't messing with no broke streamer. Pog pog pog.